Yo, welcome back to the show. Alright, we got a little bit of Joshua Lanato going to check in on Joey's after that whole gay for pay story broke. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out him trying to, it's like he got caught, jacking it by the family or something. And, now he's trying to be like, hey, we're just gonna not talk about that, right? You guys, right? We're moving on. Anyway, let's go and watch this.
Recovery. Lauren's like, oh, big surprise. Like, this is exactly what I mean.
That's just her. That's her character. Says more
All
about
right,
her
hold
than
on, guys. I'm gonna put somebody up on my panel who hasn't been up here in a few months, just to piss off a couple people in my chat, and we'll see how he acts, man. Maybe if he's cool, man. You know what I mean? He used to be my friend. I guess we're still friends. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Either go sour, or we can still be cool. But we'll see what happens.
I don't know BSBT.
What up, BSBT?
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on with you, man?
Is
I
your
just
name
came up.
Josh?
My name is
Oh,
Josh.
okay.
What's up, lady bug?
Oh,
what's
the
going
person
on?
that keeps chiming out.
I don't know you.
BSBT, what's going on, man?
I just wanted to know, like, what's up with there's at least one mod that's really soft down there. I can't even say my crazy ex is here without getting timed out.
Oh, so you got
For your information, Josh, it was not a crazy mod that timed you out.
Paladin, was
I-
it you?
No,
I
it was
timed
not
you
me
out.
either.
I timed you out just to bust your balls. 'Cause I'm still busting your balls. Josh, I got no ill will against you. I'm just busting your balls. You know that, right?
I got no ill will against you either, except for the fact that my ex hangs out in here, and then Witch
Only
hangs
when you're
out in
here.
here. And then
Look,
they take my private personal messages and then plaster them all over YouTube and all over Facebook and social media to try to smear me and make me look bad.
What?
So wait. So they're taking your stuff from my channel and going elsewhere with it to make you look bad.
They're taking my private messages to Lillian and then they're using them to try to smear me.
Aww.
What? I'll put you back up in a second.
Oh, damn, he kicked her off for saying, "Aww." Joey's just like, nope, get her out. Any excuse to get Ladybug off the panel, honestly.
Who's taking them? And you tell me from the private section. Who's taking those?
Lillian's taking them.
That's
Well,
not
but hold up. But if you're sending the message to Lillian, I mean, I can see if Lillian's taking a message you sent to someone else. But if you're saying something to Lillian in the private section, ain't it fair game?
Well, she didn't necessarily ask if she could.
Lillian said that
but she
they're
didn't.
gross and perverted messages.
Hold on. She didn't. I mean, out of fairness, you gave her that message. You sent it to her. So if she responded, it's part her message. I'm just saying it's
True.
And it's part my message too.
Yeah, but I mean, you said it's not. I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Like I've never put out any private messages between me and you. Right.
But if you did, then it would have been just me and you.
Don't you think the appropriate thing to do would be like, hey, Joe, like me and you maybe got a beef or whatever the case, right? Not necessarily have a beef, but like, hey, you care if I share some private messages that we had just so we can set the record straight? Wouldn't that be like the gentlemanly thing, manly thing to do?
Yeah, but you're dealing with your ex.
Well, yeah, that's true. See, now we're getting somewhere.
Liliana is your ex-girlfriend, so that's different. I mean, you know how you know what I mean. It's she's gonna respond different. You know what I mean? Then
yeah. Did you hear about the story of them in Philly?
Well, I don't want to. I mean, I know what you're saying. I heard about. I mean, I would love for that to be true and then be privy of being there to see that. That would, you know what I mean? That would have been interesting. But
anything, I guess that, well, I won't say anything else.
So Joshua Lanato started a rumor that when Liliana met the Witch of Heart lady, they, went out, did whatever they did, then went back to their hotel and scissored all night. This is just what Joshua Lanato's mind goes to. And hey, it's hard not to agree with the guy when he has such brilliant thoughts in his head. But I included a picture of Rudy because we're talking about basically porno. Rudy would have loved it. Oh, I'm just kidding. I love that story, Rudy. Alrighty, back to the show.
What about Liliana? Do you want to respond to this, Liliana? You want to jump up here and
She won't ever answer a question. She's the queen of evasiveness, deflection, victimhood. Like, she plays victim. You can't get a straight answer out of her.
Well, here's the thing with Liliana. She follows you around everywhere. So if she gets banged in the head once in a while, it's like, hey, then stop fucking following around every fucking panel he goes to. I mean,
That's my whole point. That's my whole point. And then I send her messages, like I send her just the rudest, crudest, like worst messages on the planet, hoping that's gonna be the one that gets me blocked. And then shockingly, she always just comes back.
No, it just draws her closer. And that's the thing. I noticed that. I noticed that.
So, but anyways, I just wanted to hop up and say happy Valentine's to the ladies. Lauren was down in the chat. What's up, Lauren? What's up, Lillian? I'm going to drop down, but I just wanted to come up and see what was up with the mods for a second.
All right, man. It's good to know that you got no ill will, man. And I guess I'm still cool with you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what me and Wolverine do in the back seat while Falcax is watching and Rich and Lillian are in the back seat.
Woo.
What happens in it? Dr. Dave's up there like on the roof of the car, like with his little glass trying to listen into what we're doing down there. It's nobody's business but me and the other folks that were involved, okay?
Hey,
okay.
if you would have did it in Vegas, it would have stayed in Vegas, but you did it in Michigan, so it spread like wildfire.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless it's an STD. Then that travels with you. And then hopefully it's one of the ones that clears up real easy, right? With like some antibiotics or some shit, right?
That's it, bro.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one.
All right, dude.
Sounds like Joey was just hinting that if Josh comes out to Vegas, whatever he does for a little baggie of meth will stay in Vegas. I'm blinking my eyes. You can't see, but I'm winking them. Alrighty. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.